This is Nina, right? I'm Rachel. I'm David's fiancé. I finally got your number from David's phone.
Hello, Rachel. Yes, this is Nina. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way.
Thank you. I'm so excited to finally connect with you. David talks about you all the time.
David's told me a lot about you, too. He seems really happy with you.
That's so sweet of him, though it's weird he never showed me any recent pictures of you.
Please take good care of my brother, Rachel. I'm looking forward to becoming a part of your family.
Yeah, about that. So, I saw some photos.
Photos? What photos are you talking about?
I saw photos of you. I found an old family album at your parents' house and I looked at them. David never shows me current pictures of you, not even once since we got together. Now I know why he never showed me.
I see.
I saw some family pictures. Your face. I noticed you have this huge scar. Has it healed at all?
No, it hasn't healed. It's a permanent condition.
Yeah, that's what I thought. David told me about it. He said it was from birth? That must be rough.
Yes, it is from birth. Not gonna go away.
It's not something makeup can cover, is it?
No, it isn't. I can't cover it. It's quite extensive, so covering it would be really difficult.
Have you tried those new medical treatments to try to get rid of it? There are so many options these days with surgery.
I've consulted with various specialists about it already. The scarring is too deep for most treatments.
So you're just giving up on it? You're still walking around with that hideous face, with that nasty scar. I could tell just from the photos.
That's quite harsh for you to say.
Your face is completely messed up with that scar. Can't you do something about it? Maybe talk to someone new you haven't talked to before? At least try to look somewhat presentable before meeting me. I can barely look at you with that scar.
Rachel, that's a bit harsh. We haven't even met in person yet.
Look, I'm actually trying to help you here. You don't understand how this reflects on me.
How what reflects on you?
Having someone like you at my wedding. I'm trying to do you a favor here. You're planning to come to the wedding, right?
Of course I am. It's my brother's wedding.
I mean, you're his sister, so we had to invite you, but you need to fix that face before the wedding then. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I've seen your photos from David. He sends me photos of you sometimes. You're very beautiful.
I know, right? That's exactly why I can't stand ugly or unsightly things. You need to fix that face before we meet. I can't deal with it. Not trying to fix it is just lazy. I mean, I was born naturally beautiful, but still.
Well, you're lucky to be born that way. But I've worked hard to accomplish what I can with my appearance. That's why I am who I am today.
What do you mean by that?
I've built a successful career despite my appearance.
Oh, please, don't try to play the inspiration card. Looking like that must have gotten you plenty of pity points, too.
That's not true at all. I've worked hard for everything I've achieved. It wasn't because of my scar.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night. But back to the wedding. You really need to do something about your face before the day.
Even if you're going to be my brother's wife, it's pretty rude to demand I change my face.
Well, if you can't fix your face, don't come to the wedding. I don't want you there.
What? What do you mean? This is my only brother's wedding. I want to be there to celebrate with him. He would want me there too.
Then fix your face before the wedding day. It's one or the other. My wedding is going to be amazing. Designer dress, top-tier venue decorations. You'll stick out like a sore thumb with that face.
You really think so? Is it that bad?
Obviously. Do you know how much I'm spending on this wedding? Everything has to be perfect.
A perfect wedding isn't about appearances, though.
Oh my god, spare me the lecture. If you want to come, get your face fixed first, got it? I'm shocked you've managed to live a whole 30 years with that face. Good luck with that.
Rachel, that's impossible, and you know that.
Nothing's impossible if you try hard enough. There are surgeries, treatments, anything.
Medical procedures aren't that simple.
Then I guess you've made your choice.
I haven't made any choice. You're the one making unreasonable demands.
I'm being practical. Think about the wedding photos. They'll be ruined.
Photos can be arranged to accommodate everyone.
That's not the point! Everyone will be staring at you at the wedding. It'll take attention away from me on my special day.
Is that what you're so worried about?
Obviously, it's my wedding. All eyes should be on me, not you.
I understand that it's your wedding, but I'm David's sister.
Sister or not, you'll ruin everything if you come. Just looking at those old photos of you made me sick.
That's extremely hurtful.
Truth hurts, honey. But better hear it from me now than face humiliation at the wedding.
I've dealt with people like you my whole life.
Oh, and how did that work out for you?
A lot better than you might think.
Look, I'm trying to be nice here.
This is your version of nice?
At least I'm being honest with you. Most people probably just talk behind your back.
And you think that makes you better?
Obviously, I'm doing you a favor by being direct.
A favor would be accepting family as they are, not trying to change them.
Family? What family? We're not family yet. And with that attitude, maybe we won't be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out yourself. Just remember, fix the face or don't come to my wedding. Those are your only options.
I'll think about what you've said.
Don't think about it too long. Wedding's coming up soon. And don't go crying to David about this.
Why? Afraid he'll see your true colors?
He knows exactly who I am. I just have high standards. There is nothing wrong with that.
If you say so.
I do say so. And I'm the bride. What I say goes.
We'll see about that.
Is that a threat?
Just an observation.
Whatever. Just remember what I said. Don't ruin my perfect day.
Hey, David, I'm having second thoughts about the wedding.
What? What do you mean? Where's this coming from? You seemed super excited last week when we talked about it.
Things change.
The wedding's a chance for everyone to meet, work friends, Rachel's family, everyone. You know how long I've been planning this?
Yeah, I know, but...
Something happened, huh? You never back out of things like this.
It's nothing.
Nina, don't do that. I know you're hiding something.
Do what?
That thing where you try to handle everything yourself? What happened? Tell me.
I just think maybe it's better if I'm not there.
Why would you say that? Tell me what's really going on.
My appearance tends to draw attention, and some people just can't accept it. I've faced discrimination because of how I look with my scar. I don't want to cause any drama at your wedding, and honestly, I don't want to deal with that myself.
Did someone say something to you?
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Was it Rachel? She said something to you? I'll talk to her.
No, don't. That'll just make things worse.
Is that what you're worried about? You think I care about that?
I know you don't care, but Rachel's really pretty. If her family or friends get a bad impression and you have to deal with that, I hate that idea. Maybe I should just stay behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes? You're my sister, not some random guest we can hide away.
But the photos.
What about them?
Rachel mentioned
What did she say about photos?
nothing important.
Nina, tell me.
She's worried I'll ruin them.
She said what?
See, this is why I didn't want to tell you about this.
No, I need to know these things as your brother.
It's your wedding day. You should be happy.
I planned this wedding specifically to introduce everyone to you and the others. What's the point if you're not there? I want to show off my sister.
Show off? There's nothing to show off about me.
Are you kidding? My sister, the successful designer, the one who built her own company from scratch?
That's different.
How is it different?
People can appreciate my work without seeing me.
That's not the point here. You shouldn't have to hide like that.
I don't know. You always say things like that, but...
Have I ever been wrong about this stuff?
No, I guess not.
Remember what happened in middle school?
Which part?
When you wanted to quit the drama club?
That was different back then.
How?
We were kids then.
And you ended up being the best stage designer they ever had.
Because you wouldn't let me quit.
Because I knew you were talented, just like right now.
This isn't about talent, though.
It's about not letting others dictate your life.
It's your wedding day, though.
Exactly, my wedding day, and I want my sister there to celebrate with me.
But Rachel,
I'll handle Rachel.
no, don't. That might make things worse.
Then what do you suggest?
Maybe I could just come to the ceremony, skip the reception.
Absolutely not. See? Trust me, I want to introduce my amazing sister to my coworkers and new family.
Your coworkers don't need to meet me.
They've been asking about you.
Why?
Because I talk about you all the time.
David,
What? I'm just proud of my sister.
you're embarrassing.
That's what brothers are for.
To embarrass their sisters?
Among other things, like making sure they don't miss important events. You cleared your busy schedule for my wedding. No need to cancel now.
My schedule isn't the issue here.
I know that. So you'll come?
You really want me there on your wedding day?
Of course, more than anything.
Even if it causes problems?
What problems?
With Rachel's family.
They'll have to deal with it.
And if they can't?
Then that's their problem, not yours.
You make it sound so simple.
Because it is. You're my sister. End of story. It's that simple.
I wish everyone saw it that way.
The ones who matter do.
Like who?
Me for starters, Mom and Dad, all our cousins.
True.
Remember Cousin Sarah's wedding?
When we were kids?
Yeah, remember what you said?
That was different.
How?
I was young and naive then. We both were.
You said I'm going to design the most beautiful dresses one day.
I can't believe you remember that.
Of course I do, and look at you now. That's exactly what you're doing.
That's work, though.
It's more than that. It's who you are.
A designer?
Someone who creates beauty.
Now you're really being embarrassing.
Good. So you'll come, right?
Well, if you insist. Maybe I was overthinking it.
You definitely were.
I'll be looking forward to the wedding then.
Promise?
Promise.
Good, because I already told everyone about my amazing sister.
David!
What? It's true?
You're impossible.
But you love me anyway.
Unfortunately.
Hey!
Just kidding.
Better be.
Thanks, bro.
For what?
Being you.
Always. That's what family is for.
Yeah, it is.
Hold up, is that you? You actually came to my wedding. Are you being serious right now?
David wanted me here today.
You look even worse than in the photos. You're literally a monster. The nerve of you showing up at my gorgeous wedding. I'll give you points for courage, I suppose.
I'm just here for my brother, to celebrate with him.
Did you even try to cover it up?
There's nothing to cover up.
There's no seat for you here. Did you think I was joking before about not wanting you here?
I'm not leaving.
Oh, you definitely are leaving. I'm calling the security.
I think that's going too far. Rachel, I'm your future husband's sister you're insulting.
I don't care, just leave.
Are you prepared for what happens when you talk about family like that?
Prepared for what? I'm just telling it like it is. Just look at your face.
Rachel, please stop.
You're trying to be accepted looking like that. It's hilarious.
You're just making a scene.
I'm making a scene? That's funny. You're the one who crashed my wedding looking like that.
I was invited properly by my own brother.
That was before I saw this horrible thing. You'll never be loved. You'll be hated forever. At least not at my wedding. My parents agree.
Your parents? What about them?
They're terrified of your scar. My friends will totally make fun of me. Someone might call security thinking a monster crashed the wedding.
Rachel, I didn't think you'd be this horrible. Even I have my limits.
Aw, the monster knows about limits. That's rich coming from you. What other limits do you have?
Stop mocking people like this.
Or what? You'll curse me with your monster face?
This is so childish.
Whatever, just leave already. My parents are saying it too. Who wants someone with a scarred face at their wedding? Read the room. Oh wait, you're not human enough to get it.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Oh, so you do understand English. I was worried the monster brain couldn't process it.
You're being ridiculous right now.
Then get lost and don't show your face around us ever again.
I'll let my brother know about this.
What? What do you mean? Don't say anything unnecessary right before the wedding.
He should know how his fiancé treats his family.
Just say you had an emergency or something when you see him. Are you trying to ruin our marriage or something?
I was going to leave quietly, but I changed my mind. You're going to regret what you said to me earlier.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? Is that a threat?
It's just a fact.
What can a monster like you do? Everyone will believe whatever I say. You're just cute trying to threaten me.
Maybe so, but you'll regret this soon enough.
Stop being cryptic. It's so annoying.
My condolences. Better brace yourself for what's about to happen.
For what? Hello? Answer me! Where are you? What did you do? What the hell? David's gone! He's texting me saying he left the wedding? This makes no sense! You must have said something to him to make him leave.
Yes, he decided to leave the wedding with me.
What? Huh? What's going on? What are you saying? What about the wedding?
The wedding's canceled, I suppose.
You can't do this! You can't just cancel my wedding!
I didn't cancel anything. David did.
Because you poisoned him against me!
By the way, I'm revoking permission to use that dress.
What are you talking about?
I'll keep the venue decorations since they're paid for, but I'm canceling all dress alterations and future orders. Everything must be returned.
What are you even saying? You're making no sense! The dress has nothing to do with you! What right do you have to be saying that?
That wedding dress belongs to my company. Oh, you know David originally commissioned it from my company.
Your company? What company?
We were planning to add it to our collection after the wedding. We also designed the venue decorations.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You mocked my appearance, but even with this monstrous face, I can design beautiful things.
No way! Are you the Nina?
Yes, I am. It seems like you knew about me.
Of course I knew about you! You're famous! Your designs are everywhere!
I see you're familiar with my work.
I cried tears of joy when David said he got me a Nina original wedding dress. I've been bragging about it all over social media. But you're that Nina? I didn't know.
The very same.
But how?
Sorry to be such a disappointing monster. I've worked hard in various fields to make up for my appearance.
This can't be real. You're lying.
Would you like to see the design contracts?
But Nina always wears a mask. I had no idea.
Yes, I do wear a mask at public events. It's my signature look now.
The black lace mask, that's you?
As a designer, I can create and wear what I want, even with these scars. That's why I've dedicated my life to this work.
No. This is a nightmare. This can't be happening.
Reality can be harsh sometimes.
I'll apologize for what I said. I didn't know.
Would it matter if I wasn't famous?
Of course Look, I'm really sorry, okay?
Sorry for what exactly? What are you apologizing for?
For everything. The things I said.
Because I'm Nina the designer?
No, but taking David away isn't right. I know I went too far earlier.
David's leaving isn't just because of what you said.
Huh? Then why did he leave?
David's going back to talk things through with you and your parents. Why don't you just ask him directly?
What do you mean he's gonna talk through things? What does he need to talk about?
I'm sure you know what it's about.
No, I don't know. What did you tell him?
The truth.
What truth? There's nothing to tell.
Are you sure about that?
What are you implying?
Give it time.
Stop being cryptic. This is my wedding day.
Was your wedding day. Past tense.
You ruined everything.
Did I?
Yes, everything was perfect until you showed up.
Perfect on the surface.
What's that supposed to mean?
You tell me.
What's going on? How did you know? You investigated me?
Yes, I did. Your cruel words made me question your character.
You had no right to do that.
I had every right to do so. You're marrying my brother.
Was marrying your brother, all thanks to you.
Thanks to your lies. I wanted to make sure you were worthy of my brother. I didn't expect these results, though.
What exactly did you find?
You know exactly what I found.
You don't know anything.
I know enough. I should have told him before the wedding. Sorry for causing him trouble.
You're not sorry at all.
But I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you were just mean-spirited, but still decent inside.
How dare you judge me like this? This is horrible. You told David. He's saying he's calling off the wedding.
Actions have consequences.
Now even the relatives know. This is the worst.
You hid it from the relatives too? That you were previously married?
How much do you know?
I know everything.
Of course I hid it. Mom and Dad were pushing for this wedding because they didn't want the relatives finding out. Now David's telling everyone at the wedding. This is the worst possible situation. My parents are furious.
That's not my problem. I just told my brother what I discovered.
You had no right to dig into my past.
You should have told him yourself. It's cruel to hide this from someone you're planning to marry.
That marriage was brief. It ended because of money and relationship issues.
And you didn't think David deserved to know?
My parents didn't want to tell the relatives. I didn't think David needed to know either.
I'm sure he would have wanted to know. You should have been honest if you were getting married.
It wasn't relevant.
A previous marriage isn't relevant?
It was barely a marriage.
Were you just using my brother to restore your status in the family?
That's not what I was thinking at all. I genuinely wanted to marry him.
If you really loved my brother, you shouldn't have said such horrible things to his family. Weren't you just using him to restore your social standing? Maybe your parents thought the same way.
You don't know anything about my parents.
I know they were willing to hide your past. Either way, I think my brother finally realized that.
I'm telling you that wasn't my intention. You ruined my wedding. This is awful.
You ruined it yourself.
I'm filing for damages. You'll pay for the cancellation fees.
Do whatever you want, but suing me would be a mistake.
Is that another threat?
Just practical advice. You'd just lose more money on lawyer fees.
You think you're so smart.
Think carefully before you act. Goodbye. Sorry about your wedding.
Don't mock me.
But hey, at least you won't have to deal with a monster anymore.
I hate you.
Noted.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is.
You'll regret this.
I don't think I will.
I'm sorry about all of this, getting you caught up in all this drama.
I should be the one to apologize. I waited until the last minute to tell you about Rachel's secret.
You don't need to apologize.
I'm sorry the wedding ended up canceled like this. I really didn't mean for it to come out this way.
You did the right thing.
Did I?
Yes! Actually, I already knew about it.
What?
About Rachel being married before. Yeah, I knew.
You knew?
Found out a while ago.
Why didn't you say anything?
I figured she had her reasons and would tell me when she was ready. I was trying not to make a big deal out of it.
I thought that's why you called off the wedding, but I guess not. Then why?
Do you want the honest truth?
Always.
It was her attitude toward you and how her parents completely agreed with throwing you out. Seeing their faces, it brought back a lot of memories.
What memories?
Remember how people used to talk about your scars, the bullying from classmates, all the harassment?
That was a long time ago.
It was hard for me too back then. Their faces, they looked just like those kids who used to bully you. I thought I'd forgotten, but I guess some memories stick with you.
Those old days. They were painful memories. But you know what? You always protected me. That's a good memory.
I should have protected you more.
You did enough. Whenever I was being harassed, you'd come running. So this time too, it was for me? David, you can make your own decisions.
I did.
I can't take responsibility if you're ending your marriage just because of me.
No, that's not it. I realized my own mistake.
What mistake?
I didn't see Rachel's true nature. Or maybe I did and ignored it.
What do you mean?
There were signs, little comments here and there, the way she treated service staff.
And you ignored them?
I wanted to believe the best in her. I didn't abandon the wedding to choose my sister. I made my own decision to end things with Rachel.
I see. As long as you're sure. As long as you won't regret getting caught up in my drama.
Regret? No way. I can't be family with someone who won't accept my family.
Even if it means starting over?
Better now than after the wedding. Rachel criticized you without knowing anything about you just because of your scars. I don't want to be with someone like that anymore.
You've always been like this.
Like what?
Putting me first.
That's not true. You've built something amazing for yourself, and I'm proud of that. That's why I wanted to introduce you to everyone, though things turned out pretty different from what I expected.
Life rarely goes as expected.
Isn't that the truth?
Will you be okay?
I should be asking you that.
I'm not the one who just canceled my wedding.
No, you're just the one who saved me from a huge mistake.
David.
I mean it. Thank you.
For what?
For being you, for staying strong, for showing me the truth.
Even if the truth hurts?
Especially then.
You'll find someone better.
I know. Someone who'll love all of us.
All of us?
My weird, successful, amazing family.
Now you're just being sappy.
That's what little sisters are for.
To make their brothers sappy?
Among other things.
After the incident, Rachel lost her job and was kicked out by her parents for bringing shame to the family. Nobody knows where she is now. David eventually married someone he met through a business connection and is living happily. Nina continues to watch over her brother while focusing on her design career, ready to protect him just as he protected her if anything ever happens. Above all, this experience reminded them both about the importance of family bonds.